Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm just making a video on how to care for your leopard gecko, and I'll be doing showing you how to take care of my 3 different setups for leopard geckos. And actually my male's getting a drink. Look at him. He's awesome, I love him. He's a tangerine carrot tail. Super cool. So, so some basic things about them. They're from the Middle East. So it's kind of like a rocky desert area. It's not really sandy. It's just more of like rocks. And that's why you never put leopard geckos on sand. I'll just get him drinking. But so housing for leopard geckos. A single leopard gecko can be kept in a 10-gallon, like that one is right there, for its whole life. I don't know, just 10 gallons will work for one. And then if you're gonna house 2, you really only should house females together, unless you're breeding like I am. So that's when you house a male and a female. But you never house a male and a male, because they will fight and they'll kill each other, because males are really territorial. But females are pretty chill. So, and then for like heating and stuff, they need an under heat mat. So that's right in this area. It's a large, covers from the back to the front, and so they need a hot hide over that. And the reason for that is because they are nocturnal, and when they go out to hunt at night, they go and lay down on the rocks that are hot and just lay there. And it also helps them digest their food. And yeah, and it's just like any other reptile, they need calcium. So I have a calcium dish right here, and there's calcium dishes in all of my leopard gecko tanks. And basically, and I also dust my crickets with that, but they'll go up to it, and whenever they need some calcium, they'll just lick it for a long time, or just not for a long time, but you know what I mean. They'll get as much calcium as they want or as they need. He's just chilling. And then if you're breeding, you need a 20-gallon long, or I can't remember what size tub it is if you're breeding in tubs, but it's got to be like a larger tub. And you want to have like 2 to 3 hides or so, and one of the hides needs to be a lay box, which is right here. My flashlight. Basically, it's just a Tupperware bin with a hole cut up on top. My female's actually in there right now, with some Eco Earth in it. And you just wet the Eco Earth and put it in there, and that works perfect. And then, so in this cage, I have a female raptor. I'll show you her. She's really pretty. I like her a lot. She is about 40 grams, believe it or not. So she is breedable, but I'm not gonna breed her this season. Probably next. But so her setup, she's in a 20 long. She has 3 hides. That's her hot hide right there. The rocks are on there to keep it from moving around. She's got 2 cool hides, water dish, calcium dish. Very important, because you don't want your leopard geckos getting MBD. That's something that can happen quite easily, surprisingly enough. Man, he's still getting water, and there's always water in here, so I don't know what's up with him. He's not shy at all. He's like a puppy, honestly. He always comes up to me whenever. And then he also kicks up the calcium. That's why there's calcium all over the place like that. Like, he drags it across the tank with him anywhere he goes, and flips it over and lays in it. And he's just crazy. And then over here, this is my male Super Eclipse, I believe. That's what it is. You can kind of see him. But his eyes are totally black, which is awesome. But so he's just in a 10-gallon. He's got a hot hide right there. He's got his water dish, pretty big. And he's got a cool hide with that thing on there to keep it from moving, and calcium. And with leopard geckos, you want to feed them crickets or mealworms. I use crickets and mealworms just to vary up the diet so they get as much nutrients as they can. And yeah, so that's about it for leopard geckos. And I think tomorrow or 2 days or so I'll be doing a Pictus gecko, how to care for and stuff like that. And then probably a Pictus hatchling care video as well, who's somewhere in here. Let's see, where is it? I don't know where it is. Anyway. But once my leopard gecko eggs hatch, I'll be doing a leopard gecko hatchling care video. Because that's pretty important when you're breeding. And then I'll also end up be doing a crested gecko care, and then a crested gecko hatching care, and yeah. We also actually have a bearded dragon and 2 turtles that are, the bearded dragon is my brothers, and then the 2 turtles are my 2 brothers. And but everything in this room, everything in my room, bed's messy, all of these geckos are mine. I bought them all with my own money, and yeah, I actually, with the money from the leopard gecko breeding, I bought the crested geckos, which were these breeders right here. Okay, they came with this cage, 2 babies in there, and then a couple more eggs and those eggs they hatched right there, and it was all like $200, but I thought it was totally worth it because they're totally beautiful. There's my female, there's my male. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you watched it, just like and subscribe, and comment anything you want to know or see or anything. So, see you guys.